Hello guys, so I'm gonna do some guide for Terminal. I don't think I'm the best gamer in the world, but I played Terminal 17 attempt. I don't think anybody else done that many as much as me, so I think I can cover most of the things as possible. I might be the master, in my opinion, at least, of the knowledge. And I can tell you guys as much as possible what you need to be careful of and what you need to do. But yeah, I'll tell you guys where the spawns of Black Division is, what you have to be careful, where the safe zones are. Whatever there's, I need to tell you one by one by watching my own VOD of gameplay. And we're gonna check out the image too of the map and also some clips as much as possible that covers the situation what I'm explaining. First of all, obviously you need the access to Terminal. You're gonna have to do one of these endings, and one way is to get a letter from Proper. Another one is gonna be to get crafting a key, but the crafting key you need to craft it 11-hour craft time, which is pretty annoying compared to just paying another 5 million rubles at Proper. So yeah, I kind of recommend you guys to do this one if you want to do it quick. I hope this video helps you with not getting time gated for 11 hours or need to pay more 5 million rubles. Overall, you will need a pretty good kit. The kit I recommend, 556. 556, Black Divisions have it a lot too. I went for biggest magazine as much as possible. As you guys can see here, you will definitely need the MVG. MVG helps a lot because it's nighttime and it's dark. And also 556 magazine as big as possible. I used the HK. M4 should be fine, anything 556 can take, and a lot of injectors. I would recommend you guys to use whatever the injectors you can, because using like certain heals is just waste of time. This is your last place that you're gonna be fighting. You're gonna see the ending and your kits won't matter at all. Even though you finish the ending, you will get your kits back anyways. So you put everything that you can. You could just keep on using ETG even without using like AFAC or anything else, and also bring every high tier ammo, at least 50 pen. I brought an M995 and then the SSAAP, and also grenades. I think grenades are pretty effective if you are dealing with like a horde of a unit. The scab sometimes like rush with 10 of them, and then Black Division, killing them with the grenade is kind of like difficult to do. Grenade launchers I consider about that too, but no, it's best to just make them with the big magazine with 556 high pen, in my opinion. You could try to like head tap them. I tell people are doing that because they will just turn around and just immediately headshot you if you stare at them for too long or peek them. Anyway, so my basic kit was like this: Comtech 6, MVG. It might be better to use the Bastion and the Bastion plate, but I used the Trooper mask with the Fast MT Condor. I guess I couldn't buy the Death mask because I didn't level up enough, and HK with like no suppressor. Please no suppressor, because you make them like crazy on Black Division because they have a lot of health and they have really high tier armor and everything. Because of that, you will have to make dump a lot, in my opinion. They're gonna rush you. Once I had 8 of them rushing me like crazy. Then you need to make them. It's not a skill issue. I mean, if you like slowly approach, I guess you can do that. They sometimes even flank you. You're gonna need a big magazine and make them. But anyways, if you do that, if you have a suppressor, it's gonna be chaotic. The suppressor will burn down your durability super quick and you're gonna jam within no time. I have like freaking out videos, couple of them. Maybe just use a flash hider and a muzzle. That should be enough. And because of the flash without suppressor, the flash is gonna be big. I kind of elevated the mount as much as possible with the LPG. What was the name of that thing? Yes, QD LT10 LT101, and then above that use the 30mm that hires once more, like about this time, like this much, and then put like a laser. Laser is definitely recommended because you're gonna have to use MVG. If you use like Voodoo or TAC 30, it's gonna have the, you know, the red spot in the middle. It's gonna get annoying. So with a little bit elevated scope mount, it's gonna help you with like not looking at the stupid flash as much as possible. So that's what I geared up. And then the armor, CPC mod with the armor plate on the front and back, 6 class, both of them, because you're gonna need it. But you will very likely need another plate too. Surprisingly, Black Division is pretty generous, and they will shoot your thorax a lot rather than just one tapping your head. It does still happen. Out of my 17 raids, I got one tapped on the head 3 times, so it can still happen. But bring 6 class armor plate, which is compatible for yourself. You can still get it, replenish yourself from fighting the Black Division. They have a lot of 6th class armors, so you could utilize that too. But anyways, those are the things I could tell you to bring in. At the start, you won't be getting your kit back, but you can, as you progress in, you'll get your kits back. So prepare your kits like that. So you're kitted right now, right? The injectors I recommend is basically ETG, Jagustin, Mule, Propidol, even Terminal and SJ6. They are really helpful. Every injectors that you can think of, really. So you go to Shoreline with all your kit. Don't worry about your kit. You're gonna get it back even though you die from Terminal. So bring whatever you can. The only problem is whenever you're going through Shoreline, you might get killed by something and then you might have to bring the whole kit back. So you gotta be careful on Shoreline, which is pretty nasty actually, especially in PvP. So you're gonna have to go and talk to the intercom right below the guard tower in front of the actual terminal transition point. It's right here, that guard tower. And then this is the transition point for you to go to the terminal, which I've been yapping about it for ages, but it is. So you go to that intercom while you have the ticket, which could be the card or which could be the letter from Proper. Then they will have a different line than you actually have nothing. If you have the message from Proper, you could just talk to him and then go for him, go for the terminal entrance. But if you have the card, you could just swipe it from here. Swipe the card here and then you will be granted access to terminal. But put your gun away into your backpack while you're walking up, because from here, I'm guessing, I think this is like about the time. If you're like here and while holding a gun, just like in Raid series movie, they will shoot you, gun you down from these guard towers. You don't want to die from there. So you're gonna have to put your gun away into your backpack and then walk in here and then to start doing the transit. After you do the transit, you will get to see the cutscene, which I will show you guys here. And actually, I should have mentioned, bring the damn toolset. That thing is stupid, but you need a toolset. I'll talk about why you need it, why you need the toolset. You just basically need to be checking like 10 different panels or fuse boxes, I don't know exactly what it is, to be fixed if it's broken. You're gonna have to check, which is spread around each map. Actually, let me pull out the map for you. This is the map from Mallows, who did the PvE true ending for the first time. You can see the pink X's. Those are the panels that you're gonna have to check. And it's from the starting point where the infill is. But it will tell you to check that all the way here if you do it in a blind run. I think this is BS. I hate it so much. And it doesn't even have unlimited time. It has like 15 minutes. 15 minutes is not enough for your first run through. That's why you need a toolset. You can get it from like around here, I heard, but I think it's better to just bring one. If you're gonna check it from all the way here. There's so many places to check. Anyways, let's move on. So you see the cutscene. Cutscene is not a big deal. If you try it for so many times, the cutscene not being able to skip is gonna get super annoying. I was actually super annoyed. You don't get to skip the cutscene. Anyways, after the cutscene, you get to collect some items like shown here. What I recommend is pick up the Ass March, Salawat, and 1 CMS, and Alu Sprint definitely, because scabs love to shoot your legs and break your legs. It gets super annoying. It's definitely recommended to pick up the Analogin too. Yep. And some food and water, because you're gonna inject yourself a lot. I put the food and water into my secure container because you need the space for magazines on your rig. You need a big rig for this raid. And then we get to see another cutscene. After that cutscene, for some reason B-Sync turns off. If you guys care about B-Sync, I think it's because of the cutscene. Now you're gonna have to collect the gun because you're empty-handed. They took all your guns and everything. What I recommend is this one definitely, because it has a grenade launcher, underbarrel grenade launcher. You can pick up the rounds and then also the magazines around it. You need to know that those magazines are not fully loaded. It has like 10 rounds or 5 rounds. It's kind of ridiculous and annoying they did that. But anyways, it's like that. I guess they made it realistically. If you go up front here, there's gonna be some scab horse spawns right after the truck on the front, this one. If you go a little bit more, they're gonna spawn right behind those trucks. And I usually use the grenade launcher to clear them out once and then back out. You guys can just one tap their heads, but I'm not really good with aiming. That's why I went back and then, you know, utilize the Luaf members to guard me and then fight them off. But sometimes you get into a crossfire. I don't really recommend you guys to do that, because in this run I got crossfired. It was pretty stupid actually. Yeah, so you clear them off. It it's like 10 of them. It's a lot of them. Clear them off, clear them off. Don't get into a crossfire. Clear them off, clear them off. I got into a crossfire sadly, so I lost my legs. I healed like crazy. You don't want to waste time like this because there's a lot of things you need to do in terminal. Take the pill, run up. There's gonna be another horse spawning after you pass this gate. After you let's actually let you guys watch this part. You run up all the way, just straight up, and you will see these like what is this called? Signs that tells you where the arsenal is, the armory is. Keep on going up. And then on the left they start spawning here. So I use another grenade launcher round. If you know how to aim for the grenade launcher, it does help a lot. I usually don't like really fight them because LUAF members will kill them anyway, so I ran up and there's gonna be LUAF members all the way here. They're gonna help you out if you don't attack them first, obviously. And then you can loot the key, arsenal, armory key from here. Or actually there's another spawn on a desk inside this building, which I hope it shows in this clip. Oh yeah, and what I'm doing right here is to aggro the Black Division members. Black Division members will spawn all the way here. They can be like here too, which is in the map right here. We are at the armory, which is here, and the Black Division member can spawn here. I'm pretty sure they spawn here and run around. And I aggro them with the grenade launcher. Else they can, if you aim for too long, they're gonna start shooting you and you can get one tap time to time. I experienced that once. Anyways, you will kind of see the human figurines. It's kind of like blurry right now, but you can see it right here. Just shoot them and then they'll get aggroed and they will come all the way down here. They will fight the LUAF members and the scavs, which I love that we actually have a, you know, faction war. Anyways, see, you can see the LUAF members and open the armory. But before that, let's see if I can see it. There's a table right here on the right, and it has the key spawn, the armory key spawn. So you don't really have to loot the guy, the dead body we looted for the armory key. And you go in there, close the door, and your stuff, there's a lot of lockers, but your stuff will be on the very left. And you can loot that. And all the stuffs you brought in the first will be all in there. Loot all of them, heal if you need, eat if you need. It takes some time. I always get like annoyingly like bothered on this one. Especially the like, if I click like injector control left click, it just doesn't go in here. Like I don't know why it's like that. It's so annoying. Put your MBG because you're gonna need it. Put your stuffs, all of them, and your gun should be in here too because you put it in your backpack before you walked in. And then what I recommend you guys to do is definitely killing Black Division members from here, from in here, because we aggro them in, they'll come over. The best place to kill them is just standing here and then let them pass by the doorway and then keep on doming them. That's the best thing to do, really. I know it's cheesy, but rather you're gonna have to fight 8 Black Division members already. It's super annoying. Their aim body and everything. You can throw nades too. I don't really recommend it though. It might bounce off to your face. Oh yeah, actually while talking about that, especially the grenades can be like desyncy and all. The best thing to do is select only one server that has the best ping for you. Do not select multiple servers because this raid is really important for you. You don't want to have faster matchmaking by selecting more servers. Just select one server that will be the best ping because you don't want to die from ping issue, right? It's gonna be a pain in the ass if that goes through like that. Anyways, if you just look here, there's like a window behind me, but it's very unlikely they can shoot through. It can happen, but like the position I'm at, I don't think they can shoot through from the other side window. You just sit here for them to come over. You can just like throw a nade to kill them or aggro them, de-aggro them, make them move around. You can just hear them coming up. The best way is just hip pre-firing before they show up on the doorway, relying on their footsteps. And then you're gonna have to loot them up what I use is 3BTG to loot them quick, to make it quicker. You need a Black Division keycard from one of these guys. Like that one. It's gonna be on anyone as far as I know. It doesn't matter what they're wearing. And you can take some magazine from 5.56 guns. And what I recommend is always take the, you can even wear this one, especially if your armor is worn out. This rig always has 6 class armor that you can utilize in this size of plate. So I recommend to check this one a lot. If you don't have a armor plate, definitely use that one. And then after you are cleared out, it's definitely 8 of them, or you can just listen to them and they will have like a cold voice, like dagger 1 down or something like that. They always say like that to do like cool voice as much as possible, but if they keep talking, they're still alive. If they are not talking, they're all dead. So you can count the dead bodies or listen carefully to hear if they are all alive or not. So my decision was checking the dead body numbers and then hearing, and then I don't think there's anybody left, so I ran up. If you like, you know, do the usual peek that I usually do and everybody does, like this one, like here, like this one, if they are there, they should be shooting you, so you don't have to worry too much at this point, I'm pretty sure. Then you go out through this way and then go through that way, go all the way. From here, actually, if you go out this way, you can go all the way through there, which is the where you can swipe your Black Division card. But what I would definitely recommend is flip and start checking all these X marks, which is in pink in this map. You need to check all these X's to see if the broken panel, which one is the broken panel, and fix it with your tool set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At this point, you are actually like here. You're like here, but you need to go all the way here, 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 here to check if the broken panels are broken or not. It will have a red light rather than a green light. The green light one should look like this one. It should be looking like this or this. So these ones are not broken. Another one, another one. You need to check all these. The actual broken one looks like that. It's open and it's red. Somebody breached it, it kind of feels like. Anyways, that's the one that you will need to find. I would recommend you guys to go back and check all these because it can be random. Most of the time it was right here while you're progressing, if you get lucky. But there was a couple of times which was around here, which is nasty. Anyways, let's watch how I play. I think I go up all the way. I just go like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this, and then I just went up. From now, there's some actual variables or luck factor. If you go up this way, we know we're kind of things are kind of empty here. I'm readying up my nade to throw it to the Black Division member. If you go up here, the scabs can come over. Black Division member definitely spawns there, but there's a couple more spawns that I want to mention. Where I'm aiming at is here. I'm like here and aiming at there. Black Division definitely spawns here, but whenever I try to check all the way down here, Black Division members spawned here and start to say dagger number 1 or whatever, and it started to chase me like crazy. I went hide behind the container, metal container, and they shot through me the container, and then I died. It was ridiculous. So these parts are really annoying to check because if they spawn there, it's gonna be nasty. But they're usually here. I don't know if you guys are up for gambling that. I would recommend you guys to check these though, even though, but be careful on that spawn. Anyways, I just went up on this run, hoping they're not there. So sometimes they're not here, that means they spawn. Sometimes they're not here, that means they spawned here, which is lucky for you. It's good to just run up because there's gonna be a safe zone right after using the Black Division key. Right here on the green light, if you go through, there's a key card swap, which is the Black Division key card that you can swap. And then you guys need to know the mechanic of Tarkov. If you are past the locked door that you unlocked, the AIs cannot go through the locked door, previous locked door, because I don't know, that's their like programming limit, whatever the hell it is. The AIs cannot basically go through this door that I'm unlocking. So you're basically in a safe zone if you don't open the other door or aggro the guys on the other side. This is the another door. There's a bunch of like in this room there's like dead body with the AK-103, 308, and there's a bunch of heals and food for you guys to replenish. There's like a grizzly there too if you guys want, and a duffel bag etc. You can like repack your mag and everything. But I was like pretty doing good run, so I went out. There's gonna be like a couple of civilians that's running around. You can just kill them, it doesn't do anything anyways. And it's a war crime, but and there's like bunch of scabs coming out from here, like a horde of scabs, like 10 of them, and LUAP members will be here fighting them. Well, this time they didn't spawn though, kind of seems like. They will spawn anyways. They just spawn on randomly. It's another RNG factor. Yeah, there's that guy is so annoying. They keep making footstep sound, making me think it's a Black Division or like the scabs. The scabs are one of the worst enemy here because yeah, they start to spawn, and you saw the red tracer. Those are the LUAP members shooting at the scabs, so they do help you out. Another scab. Why I don't like the scabs is that they're gonna waste your bullet that you need to fight. You need to use it to fight the Black Division members. It's super annoying when that happens. So I cleared them out. If you have good aim, you will have like way better chance to do this. I took my time to clear them out. And then run up. You need to check some panels again. I think the panels we need to check from here is basically I'm running up this way. The Black Division card swiping is here, and you go this way, and there's like one panel there, another panel here, and another panel here. The problem is you're gonna have to fight Black Division member from here. I usually fought them here. We will get to see that soon. Some people were like saying that, bro, this guy's packing mag for forever. But if you see Black Division members, 8 of them just rushing you, you will understand why I'm packing this stupid 100 rounder magazine. Anyways, I packed all those mags. People were annoyed that I was packing all these mags in this video. And the scabs will keep coming in. Civilians will make sounds to annoy you, like that guy. I think this is where I stopped packing the mag. Yeah, another civilian, super annoying. That's a pretty safe zone where I was at. In there's like a slanted container. There's another panel right there. You need to check that one too. Right here, another panel. Then you go all the way up. I'm pretty sure that panel was this one. Now I'm going to look for this one and this one. But on the way this way, it was the hell zone for me, which is in the map is like right here. It was hell for me. You go up here, and then there's going to be an opening on the linked fence. I used this place to gun down the Black Division members. They usually just rush you, but I threw a nade so I can like aggro them as much as possible. You need to aggro them as quick as possible, because if you don't do that, they start spreading out and they can flank behind you. It was super annoying when that happened. Even the AI scabs keep on hoarding up to you, and then they'll just gun you down. And then they make it confusing from the sound if it's an AI scab or the Black Division. Throw the nade. I think I killed a couple of them by doing that. Do not peek for too long, especially if you see the Black Division. You need to like back out while shooting, because I got one tap one time by just sitting there like a stupid. I think they didn't really like rush me, so I kept on throwing the nade, and then even got close to them. They can spawn. So what's happening here is they can spawn on this side, or sometimes they can be like around here too, which is a problem. Anyways, you need to aggro them somehow to the corner so you can dome them. They become kind of stupid. It's kind of similar to goons. If they like try to rush you through the corner, they become pretty stupid. They can come from behind too. How do they deal with? Oh yeah, using the MBG would definitely help on you on this situation, because it's dark. You barely see things. Okay, I think they started to come over this way. Quite a long time to actually get this done. I threw a nade really deep inside and then back down. You can see I got a couple of them with the grenade. They came me all the way in there. There's like a whole corridor here, but also on the other side too. That's why I think that's why I heard them and then backed out. Now they start to rush. It's a flippin' scav, of course. Yeah, scav spawned there too. It's so annoying. You can see the flesh hider is not that much helping, but at least the elevated the scope mount is kind of helping. Yeah, it's a bunch of scavs. Packing mags again. When does the black division actually show up here? I don't remember exactly. Replenishing, recouping. Oh, I rushed up there, okay. Because they weren't really rushing you up. Oh, I think I remember they were like all the way here. I killed like 3 of them with the grenade. They can be like all the way up there. So there's total of 8, but they can... Highest number is 8. But they can like spawn 7 and they can spread around too. This, which is super annoying. Anyways, you run up here and you need to find the C4 that you need to blow up a locked metal door. One spawns in here, another spawns on here as far as I remember. Yep, that one. Yep, one can spawn all the way here too, which is actually on, not on the side that I'm showing, but on the other side. There's another spawn around the place I am showing right now. Let's just watch. There's a bunch of like heals that you can get, or the drinks and the foods. There's one spawn all the way up here. I think I got it from there, it seems like. Yep, I got it from there. You pick it up there. And there's another panel you need to check there if it's broken or not. And the place I was talking about, another C4 spawn is this way, this side. That is here. Here. And then you can see it can spawn here. The C4 can spawn there. After that, you pick up the C4, you go up all the way back to where the... Even that's another panel that you need to check if it's broken or not, but it wasn't broken. That was the one that was broken for like 4 in a row, so I thought it was not random, but it was random. I kind of ran here a little bit. But anyways, you gotta go back all the way where you were at, peeking the corner for the black division. All the way back, and there's right there. That's the metal door you need to use the C4 on. This one on the map, it's right here. You can see C4. He marked it pretty nicely in my loads. I was running back this way, and these are the linked fence. So I kind of panicked after I saw the non-broken panel, so I was thinking about, okay, should I run back or whatever? I don't understand. So, but I kind of gave up on running back because I didn't want to waste too much time. Hence, I use a C4. You got a planting charge, and then you might want to back out. I don't know if you die, if you just stand there. I'm not really sure. I didn't want to test it out, so I just went back down. And oh, I go all the way back to check the things, I think. I was kind of imagining that there's some broken panels here, but there is no broken panel, so I was kind of wasting my time like a stupid. Yeah, I was looking at the map. It wasn't there, so I went back. Explode the C4. Okay, that's Black Division. I kind of thought that I need to check another panel around here where I found the C4, but apparently the Black Division spawned all the way here, where I just showed you where this can be. As I said, Black Division can be like spread around. It apparently was, there's 3 Black Division members on there, so I was like bunning them down. There could be more, another one coming in. Bro, I'm good enough to gun them down. I'm not that bad. Who keeps telling me I'm bad at it? Anyways, After that, I went back for the C4 exploded door right there. You go through that, and there's gonna be a bunch of scabs here. Again, holy moly, it's so annoying. They're everywhere. But if you run to the right after you go through that blown up door, then flank around this door, this building, just flank around, stupid. You gotta keep dealing with these AI scabs though. If you don't, they're gonna swarm you and kill you. So we're basically on the map. I'm like here and looking at the silos. As you guys can see here, I'm like right here. My aims are like not that bad. Thank you for the sub, Nick. Thank you. Anyways, I gone down some scabs here, and I actually kind of find the safe zone that I don't think a lot of people talked about. Anyways, you gotta go through all the way here to check. I mean, you could have checked the broken or not the panel from here, anyways. But you could check there. If it's broken, you're gonna have to flank around this building and then fix it. But anyways, I knew it wasn't broken, so I don't think I go that way. I just keep on going down the scabs and try to fix things, change the pet plate. I kind of panic and get angry because they're like rushing me. But in here, in this container, you're safe, which is super nice to be. I recommend you guys to utilize that container. I think it's the... I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's that one because the panel is here. Panel is here, and there's a container right in here. This container AI scabs can't go through, or they kind of get lost, as you guys can see in the video. Here they come over, but they don't know where you're at. They keep on running somewhere else. You can peek and shoot them, peek and shoot them. They don't rush up here. Super nice place. So you can recoup yourself, change your plate, gear up, heal, do everything you can. I yap about this is the safe place. This is safe zone if you go in deep inside. Don't make sexual jokes. And after I clear out some scabs, what's happening? After I clear out the scabs, I go back to the correct path. You can run up here. You gotta go through this blue fence. It's best to have a wall on your right side so you can cover the other sides only. You don't have to worry about the right side as much as possible. And then go up, keep on going, keep on sticking to the right. And then there's blue fence here, and then a bunch of containers and silos. This is where I'm at. Right here is where I'm at. I'm gonna peek here so I can see the Black Division members spawning and then rushing me. Maybe they don't really usually rush. I did this place like 3 or 4 times. This corridor that I'm looking at is this corridor from this side. This corridor. I'm going through there. After you go through it, you gotta be careful. Black Division can rush you, and then the civilians will make random sounds. It's annoying. Now I went through here, and then I'm looking at the 6 silos. These are the silos, 6 silos. But I'm gonna just go in here because I need to get to the pumping station, PS. So I go up these slates. Gotta be careful on anything. Go up these slates and get into the silo part. This is right here. I went through this wall and then went in there. And now in here, I think there's some Luaf members protecting the place. Some civilians running around. I don't think there's Black Divisions can go in here. It's pretty much of a safe zone. Yep. So there's one more broken panel here outside, so you need to check that one. I didn't check that one. Sorry about that. It's out this wall. And then you need to go up and down these stairs. Up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. I was a little bit worried that the black divisions might like randomly aim at you and kill you. Another civilian making footsteps to freak you out. Or are they running around? Just sit in the corner and hide or something. Up and down here, you can sometimes see the LUAP members here. Let's actually just watch the whole thing so you guys don't get confused. Those are LUAP members shooting at the scabs. LUAP member, you can see LUAP members usually wear the green helmet and then the MVGs. You gotta be careful with that. Black divisions always wear the black ones. One up there. And then the last stair for you to go up. There's another LUAP. Yep. They usually wear greens on the top and the bottom, both of them. And then they were fighting the scabs. That's why they were making gunshots. And if you go down here, this is where I'm at right here. You need to go for the pumping station. There was another civilian. And thank God this was broken, man. If this wasn't broken, I would have had to go all the way back here and check. So that's why I keep recommending you guys need to check these always. And if you hold down the mouse while you have the tool set, it will get fixed. And then go in there, go into the pumping station, and there's gonna be some nodes. You can pick up those 2 nodes, you can pick those up. And then if you fix the panels, you can press that button. Just now you saw this button, and then it will drain the water. If you didn't fix the panels, if you didn't turn off that switch, then it won't drown and you won't be not able to find the key to the actual pier that you need to go through. So you go through here, and then you loot this safe, and then you'll find this key. That's the only key you need, nothing else. You don't need anything else. You can get out. And now is the fun part, because your heart will be thumping. At least for me it was like that. Some people are saying it was nothing. I don't know, I don't understand those people. Those people are psychopaths. Anyways, you go out. Now from now on, again, just keep on having the ocean to be on the right. Have the walls on your right. Hug the walls on the right. Then run up. There could be scabs and LUAP members, as I said. This one was a LUAP member and he freaked me out. Or it was a scab, never mind. So what's funny about this part is that those guys, those scabs could be all dead or all alive if they won the fight with LUAP. So you will never know which one you'll be fighting. Or you'll be fine with it. Why I'm picking here is that there's a Black Division member spawned there. So where I'm at right now is, I'm looking through here right now. And the Black Division member, as I said here, whenever we were looking through here, there could be Black Division member. We're looking at this from this side, the Black Division member spawns. So we looked from here earlier, now we're looking from here to see if Black Division members are there. They actually rush you. A couple of them, I only saw a couple of them. I don't think there's that many of them. Packing the magazines because I'm scared. But if you go front, you will see Black Division members on the front. I saw another civilian, so annoying. Using MBG would be nice so you can see better. I fought them here last time, but on this one, I think they'll be spawning on the right. Yeah, it's coming down. That's the Black Division member. So they were in this silo. What the hell? They were in this silo, which is 6 silos, I think. Yeah, they were in here. They came out because they heard me. They came out and started blasting me. Gotta make them flank again or like rush to me again. That's what I'm doing. They rush me, gun them down. I think there was 2, no? Okay, maybe it was 1. You gotta be careful, there could be more. Another, like, more scabs. Flipping scabs, man. And as I said, always have the walls or the ocean to be on your right. If you keep on doing that, you get to the point. You're basically running around the map's edge. Keep on running while the link fence is on the right. Then you can kick this door to go through. Keep on having the wall on the right, linked fence on the right. I think I use like SG6, yeah, because I want to reduce the time as much as possible. Run up. Keep the ocean on the right, and there's gonna be an outpost that you need to go through. There's a bunch of heals you can check or foods. Now this part can get nasty. That part is Black Division again. So we're all the way up here already. All the way up here. So I'm looking at this side from here. The Black Division can spawn there. What I did after one run is that I flanked around here to get more cover on this side, yeah, on the left side. It's easier to deal with them from this side, I think. What am I doing? You can use this as a cover. As far as I know, scab bosses can spawn on that side. He said Gluhar. It can be any scab boss. I heard the report of Gluhar, Lushala, Killa, Tegilla, Gluhar gang. Gluhar gang, if they spawn, it's gonna be a hellhole. Anyways, they can rush you up here, or they can be fighting the Black Division members, which is the best scenario if they fight each other. I think that happened to me. I didn't get to see the scab bosses at all, but I've seen the dead bodies of Killa or Lushala. People fighting Lushala and shit. So yeah, they can flank around there too. There's like scab gangs running up too, but I heard the Black Division member rushing up. There's their dagger number 1, wounded or whatever. They keep saying that. They yap a lot, the Black Division member. They yap more than me. Sanitar, yeah, Sanitar can be there. Any boss. I don't think I heard about Kaban gang though. Anyways, I ran up all the way here, but they can run up to you from this side to all the way where I was peeking earlier. Okay, I heard them, so I was looking for like better cover. Talking monotone, yep. Oh, they were there, okay. Got 1. I think there's like 2 or 3. Thank God there are not 8 members here. Like, if it was 8, it's gonna be hellhole here. With the scab gangs, scab boss gangs coming over. Maybe the scab boss gang fights them off, they reduce the number, I'm guessing. That's what's happening. Be another team, another guy. I think I heard like a couple more, that's why I keep on just, you know, creeping around. So that's the spawn, which was here, and then still scab bosses can be around there, so you gotta be careful. So keep the water on the right, hug the water on the right, and then keep on going up. Another Black Division member spawn is all the way up here, as far as I remember, like all the way here. Keep on going up, keep on going up. I was kind of freaking out because I didn't know the spawns on this one. This was my first time all the way I went up here. But this was a door I can go through, but not. Keep on having the walls on the right, hug it. Use this part as a, maybe like a safe zone. And then now you need to be careful because Black Division can spawn here. For me, they were like a little bit further from here, as far as I remember. Yeah, that's the containers on the front. That's where I fought them. Right here is where I fought them. They started to rush me. I think the container set is here, but they spawned here and they start to rush me this way. That's what's happening. So dude, that's why I backed out. I think it was like 3. It was pretty intense for me here. I didn't get him, I was nervous. Fire pre-fire, didn't work out, changed the mag. The problem for me here was because I didn't kill him quick, they started to flank around, like multiple of them. Yeah, I heard the guy on the left, that's why I freaked out and then back out. They're coming from both sides. So you gotta gun them down as quick as possible. The precise aim. But also they can like one tap you. So this is where the skill matters. Thank God I don't gunned that guy down. The 2 comes from the left as far as I remember. Yep. Always back out while shooting or you might get head tap. And showing only the head is pretty bad idea too, because they can one tap your head if you only show your head. Got those 3 in total. I think that was it, luckily, or maybe there was another one. There's another one, yeah. And it jammed at the last moment. It was crazy. Crazy lucky on that one. Anyways, it was a 4. I think it could be 3 to 5, as far as I know. But the best is just listening to them. Listening to them, they keep on yapping. Wounded. Like they keep on yapping, yeah. I was trying to find some more spare ammos. Yeah, I didn't really have to though. Change the place whenever I can. Change the place, and then serve, replenish, recoup. I had only 10 minutes left as far as I remember from here. Now you keep on the ocean on the right again, and then keep on running up. And there's gonna be the door where you can use the pier key door. Keep on running up. I was kind of like, so basically where I'm running up is here, running up here. I was kind of scared because people are saying that there can be like Black Division boss or something. I don't think there's a boss as far as I know. Black Division members. Anyways, yeah, those were the squad I cleared out. There's gonna be another squad at the last moment. But basically, if you clear them out, I don't think there's more. There could be more because I didn't play this part too many times. I don't exactly know. If you guys know about it, maybe comment in the comment section. So you keep on hugging the wall on the right. Where was the key used? Yep, right here. That's the key. That's the place where you use the key. Use the pier key you got from the pumping station. You open it, and then you can go through. I thought everything was done, but the bow seat is. The loudspeaker says the enemy has broken into the loading zone. Evacuation will end in 3 minutes. So I gotta go up there within 3 minutes, which is intense. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. I had no clue where they're spawning. I don't think they spawn on this side, but all the way there. So where I'm at right now is here, but they spawn here. The Black Division members are. And what's funny is that there's LUAP members here too, defending themselves. So there's again an RNG chance for Black Division members to be dead, or the LUAP members to be dead, or both of them are like dead, or both of them are all alive. Anyways, I got super lucky on this one because they bugged, which kind of sucks. I don't want to like win through the bug on the very last ending, but I just took it. It's like little ending part, you know, little ending part. You can't do practice runs. It sucks. And I checked it. I didn't even know they were spawning there. But anyways, if you check it, see, they're like healing or something. They keep healing and healing and healing, or changing their guns and guns and guns. That's a bug well known in Tarkov. The AIs keep sometimes just do that. There's another team, another guy healing and or changing the gun. If you look at the other places, you can see. I hate BSG for this, but there's like a fake bait too. Let's just watch the whole thing. Let's skip it. I was still super scared because like this thing, bro. Why would you put that there, BSG? Seriously, Jesus. And you can see these guys again. It's Ruaf. You gotta be careful. If you kill that guy and then other Ruaf members get angry, it's gonna be like triple time difficulty. So you need to distinguish Ruaf versus Black Division well, or else you're gonna have a hard time. Now the 3 minutes is passing. It's like 1.5 minutes has passed, so I gotta run up quick. I don't know what exactly happens if 3 minutes passes. Really, run up, run up, run up, run all the way up. I was still like scared if there's like any Black Division members alive, but because that Luaf member was just spinning around, not fighting anything, so I thought, okay, yeah, I think I'm done here. But tried to shoot the lights out, but it didn't work. I don't know. I think you can do it, but yeah. Run up all the way. That's the guy who died to the Luaf, I think, because there's no angle for me to kill that guy. Another Black Division member who died. And if you run up all the way here, you will get to see the Luaf member who died while fighting the Black Division members. These are all Luaf members. I think I started to talk here in the stream. I was like super locked in to survive. And then you can see, yeah, those Luaf members died fighting the Black Division members. And then you gotta go all the way up to Zubra. Right here. And then you can extract for the last time. If you look at that side, because there's like whole map rendering, so it lags, so might as well not look up there. Anyways, you can extract, and that's gonna be the ending clip. This is the worst ending that you can get according to BSG. So yeah, that's overall the tutorial I can tell you guys. It could be a little bit different how the Luaf reacts or the Black Divisions reacts according to the ending, but as far as I know, I don't think there's any difference. Anyways guys, that's the whole thing I can share. Is there anything else I need to mention? I think I mentioned everything. Hope this helps with your run to be not wasted, because it's time gated for 11 hours or you need to pay 5 more million. And some of the quests are just, some of the things in this is just too ridiculous in my opinion. Like, bro, checking all these marks, like, are you serious? And then the Black Division member being like everywhere. It's pretty tough one. I know you guys are gonna say, bro, you just did it on PvE, but on this map, I think everybody's on fair situation. Well, in PvP, you're gonna have to replenish everything even though you die. No, actually, the shoreline part is the only difference. In Terminal, you have the exact same case on PvE or PvP. Of course, gearing up will be different on PvP. Anyways. Oh yeah, he wrote it down here too. If you go past through, there's only 3-minute countdown time. Anyways, guys, I hope this helps you with the Terminal run, as I said earlier. Hope you guys enjoyed. I yapped a lot. I hope I didn't miss anything. I tried my best. There could be more things being changing. Nikita, BSG sometimes like tweaks things around. It can be a bit weird. It can be like better. It's very likely they're gonna lower the difficulty. They always do that. I don't know why they do that sometimes, but it's understandable. At this point, only like top players can go through, I'm pretty sure, or only no-lifers. And some people are gonna have issues with it. That's why I think they tone it down. Or maybe they won't tone it down. Let's see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching again. If you guys like these kind of contents, please leave a like. And also, what do you guys think about Terminal? Do you guys like it, or do you guys think it's shite? Because there's so many people saying that this is so disappointing for 10 years of wait. I think it's pretty cool. I had really a lot of fun, really stressful, but at the same time, the adrenaline rushing in after you actually survive is like humongous in my opinion. It was so good feeling. So yeah, I really recommend you guys to try it out. Thank you guys for watching again. If you want to check me out online, just check out Twitch, YouTube, and Kickstream. Especially on Twitch, it's still going. 550 subs, you will get the rewards in PvP. On PvE, you don't get the last rewards. But anyways, thank you for the 5KT sub, all let's do. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye guys. Bye bye.